and welcome to my incredibly messy car. I apologize for my kind of gross voice right now. I kind of lost my voice last night after like a week of being sick with a cold or something. Don't worry, I'm fine now. But I have decided to take a little break from making things, particularly because I'm in the middle of doing a big, very involved Twilight-inspired project that I need a break from, but also because it's going to take a bit longer for me to finish everything. So in the meantime, I decided to do a change of pace, and go to some estate sales. I had to drop off my little pup Evie at the vet this morning to get spayed, and so I am now exploring some of my area and going to estate sales looking for treasures, particularly some candelabras and hopefully some vintage Christmas decor. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the day brings, and I'm excited to do something a little different outside the studio today. I swear I only ever get out when it's overcast or rainy, and it is very much so those things today. So let's get started and look for some treasures. Well, I might not be in the studio today, but you can bet that I was wearing my Crocs. And welcome to Texas, where there's lots of cowboy hats, but sometimes you find an umbrella when it's raining. And then I found this cool, like, little organizing cabinet thing, solid wood, and it was already filled with a bunch of buttons, so I figured, might as well get it. And then I checked the price, and it was a good price, so definitely yoinked that thing. And I'm not necessarily going to show me entering each estate sale that I went to today, but I went to like 6 of them, and not all of them had a lot of stuff, but there were a few things that were cool here and there, like this vintage mirror with an ironing board inside. I've never seen anything like that before. I really wanted it, but I wasn't about to spend $75 on it. And is this not the coolest, most beautiful mug you've ever seen? I absolutely had to have it. And no matter what, I'm definitely going to see a bunch of candle holders at estate sales, but even though these were cool, they weren't quite what I was looking for. But I did find these, as well as a cute little kitty. But they were kind of overpriced for what they were, so I figured I would just keep looking. And at this particular sale, I was going to pass right by this table, but Elvis told me to stop, and I'm glad he did, because I found these awesome sconce candle holders, and you better bet I yoinked those too. And then finally found some Christmas decor. None of it was particularly vintagey, but this thing was cool. And I saw this really interesting sleigh candle holder, which kind of like combined the two things I was looking for, so I obviously got it. So one thing I really love about estate sales is that it gives me a chance to see areas of my metropolitan area that I've never seen before that I would have no reason to go to otherwise. And something particular about Texas is that even though I live in DFW, which is like a huge urban suburban area, there are little patches of rural areas that just haven't changed in 100 years or so. And right now I'm at this cool house. It's not very far from where I grew up, but like it feels like it is. It was advertised as like trailers and tractors, but there's stuff inside the house too, and the house is pretty cool. It's giving me like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes, so let me show you. So there really wasn't a ton of interesting stuff inside of this house, some nice brass, but nothing I couldn't live without. So I decided to check out the outbuildings. And as promised, they were rife with tractors and a stage in this back building. Very strange, but kind of cool. So I'm super excited right now. I didn't even realize this place was just around the corner from where I was at, but apparently the best barbecue in my area is here, and it is prime lunchtime, so very excited. Welcome to Goldie's Barbecue. Gonna give a quick barbecue review from born and bred Texas. So something interesting about Goldie's is that it was just recognized by Michelin as Bib Gourmand, and I had no idea. But now I really, really want to go just to see it. Well, shit, they're closed. But they're going to be open tomorrow, so I'm going to come back by and maybe vlog it then. Damn it. I stopped at another one that just happened to be right next to one that I'm headed towards, and it's full-on American picker shit. I love this. I have no interest in like farm equipment, but there's like little trinkets just sprinkled about, so that's cool. So this was probably by far the coolest house that I saw all day. It was like a time capsule into, I don't know, 1910 maybe. Every feature was preserved, from the baseboards to the molding and the ceiling. Everything was just like a museum. It was incredible. It also felt very, very haunted. So that is the end of my estate sale journey for today. I drove so much, it's like unreal, but it was kind of like meditative in a way, just because of being kind of hazy out and all the bucolic scenery. Am I saying that word right? Bucolic? Somebody fact check me. But yeah, now I'm here to pick up Evie and take her home to cuddle her and hang out with my little buddies, and I will show you what I got here in the next bit of footage, but that's not gonna happen right now. It's gonna happen for you right now, but not for me. Okay. Okay, see you in a minute. Good morning again. So I lied. Yesterday was not the end of my estate sale journey. I came across one in Dallas, which is the east side of DFW. I was on the west side before, and this one in Dallas is at a historic hotel that is like gorgeous and has some really cool stuff there. Obviously everything's gonna be like probably out of my price range, but I just wanted to see what they have. And then I figured might as well go to all the estate sales over on this side of town, not town, but this side of the Metroplex, and see what I can find. I did find some candle holders, which you'll see in a bit, but I didn't find any candelabras. I didn't really find a whole lot of Christmas stuff, so I'm still on the search for those things. And you know, might as well get out and see some more sights. Okay, I'm gonna show you this awesome hotel. It is gorgeous. I'm really excited to go in there. Also, it is a beautiful day out today. We're finally getting some fall weather. It's always freaking hot until winter here, so really enjoying this. Yeah, that storm the other day brought in some nice cool weather. I'm loving it. As I imagine, this place was just chock full of the most gorgeous accoutrements. And I don't know what I would call my ideal decor style, but whatever it is this place. I found so many beautiful objects I would love to have. Most of them were pretty expensive, but this little broken guy right here was $45, so yoink. I'm honestly not sure how I lived my whole life in this area not knowing this place existed, but I mean, come on, look at it. It was amazing. And when I went upstairs, it got even better. Just hold on. Okay, so this is what I was really talking about yesterday, getting to see some stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily see, which is one of my favorite parts of this whole experience, or like this whole like process of going to estate sales. So it's weird, there's like a little patch of just like historic homes or buildings just like in the middle of downtown Dallas. Honestly, I'm super grateful that they didn't tear all this down with, you know, urban sprawl, because there's a lot of Dallas that they just tear everything down and make it new. And I love the old buildings. So cool to see inside of that. I really hope they don't tear it down. Okay, on to the next. And so yet I enter another time capsule, but this time from the 70s, complete with an indoor hot tub room, and pretty much everything there was from the 70s, 80s maybe. Some really cool paintings for awesome prices I ended up picking up. Okay, welcome to another day, and now I'm going to show you everything I got. The twins are currently napping, so I'm going to try to be quiet here. Most of what you're going to hear is going to be some voiceover, so let's look at what I got. So first off, the wall decor. This mirror was $12. These paintings were each $15 to $20, which is incredible because they're dated from the 20s and they're legitimate oil paintings. I couldn't find any info on the artist, but I love them, and they're going to make a really cool gallery wall. And then obviously my cool little Santa sleigh candle holder. And of course my beautiful yet broken candelabra from that historic hotel. And then my new favorite mug, which I will be making Judy the Elf's hot cocoa in this winter. These cool antique locks that I just like the look of them. These cool sconce guys. These cool sconce guys, which are wood look. They're not actually wood, but they're beautiful. and this beautiful little stained glass panel, which was only 20 bucks. And I know for a fact that those materials alone are more than that. And this cast iron or brass frame thing that I'm not sure where it came from, but I would love to make something with it. A couple of little candlesticks. My little cabinet for curiosities, filled with buttons currently. And that is all my new things. And you know, I learned that it wasn't about the destination, it was about the trinkets we got along the way. And also the really awesome places that I got to see. Probably one of my top 10 estate sale trips that I've ever had, and I used to go on a lot of them. So probably gonna be doing more in the future. Probably won't make more videos on it unless you want to see it maybe over on Patreon or something. Like I said, I have something awesome coming 2 weeks from now. So subscribe if you want to check that out. I'm gonna go back to making some things, and yeah, thanks for being here. Love you, mean it. Okay, bye.